Kane.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Harry.
Harry Kane.
Yeah,
Yes,
Harry Kane.
Bayern Munich, isn't it? Bayern
Oh,
Munich.
that's it. Yeah, Bayern Munich, not Borussia Dortmund. Bayern Munich. Yeah. If he doesn't win the Champions League for Bayern Munich, and he doesn't win the World Cup, because it was being asked about the Ballon d'Or, chances of him winning the Ballon d'Or for next year, I think. And he says, you know, people are probably gonna say um, he's not gonna win the Ballon d'Or because he hasn't won the Champions League and probably hasn't won the World Cup. Now he's saying it's the same with Haaland, and it's the same with any other players. You have to be winning those major trophies. Now, do you have to win major trophies to win the Ballon d'Or? I don't know. Is it?
I would say no, on the grounds without knowing all the past winners. I don't think they've only ever had a selection pool from winners of the World Cup or the Euros or the Champions League. I mean, yeah, maybe that has often coincided. We know that a lot in the last few years it's been Messi and Ronaldo, and they clearly have won things with their teams. But no, I don't think it's incumbent on winning that distinction, the Ballon d'Or, that you've won something significant. I mean, Harry Kane's goals are so many, so legion, that I believe that in itself will put him in a very good position, particularly as he scores a lot for England as well, of winning that. I mean, you can't pass over somebody who's that good, that prolific as a goal scorer, just because he hasn't been lucky enough to win the World Cup. I mean, don't forget, England did get to the final of the Euros a couple of
Mm,
years ago,
mm.
or last year. So, that is an achievement in itself. And again, his goals helped England to get there, as they've done and are doing with next year's World Cup. So I think he will be a very worthy contender and a very worthy winner
Mm.
of that next time. I
Yeah,
do.
yeah. I was just thinking about who won the last World Cup. Was it?
Oh, the last World Cup. Well, the ladies, it was it Spain for the ladies. The men, you got me there. I mean, it's going to be one
Yeah,
of the.
yeah,
I don't think it was
yeah,
France, was it? They
yeah.
they were kind of up there.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think it
fine.
was France.
It'll come to us. But the only reason why I'm saying that is because Rodri of Man City won it the year before Ousmane Dembele won it this year, didn't he? So he won it. So Rodri won it the year before. Now I can't remember if it was Spain that won the. I don't think Spain won the World Cup. I don't
No,
think
they,
so.
they did the women's, but not the
Yeah,
men's. I don't
I
think.
think I know who it is now. It was Argentina that won it.
Right. Okay.
It was Argentina. So Rodri winning the Ballon d'Or, it wasn't dependent on Spain winning the World
No.
Cup.
No.
Neither
No, it
was it
wasn't.
dependent on City winning the Champions League either, because I remember Real
No.
Madrid. So that can't be true. What he's saying is it with Harry Kane.
Yeah. No,
So
I think Harry Kane would have a good chance, very good chance, because of the prolific nature of his play, the number of goals he scores. First
yeah,
class footballer. I always think a world class footballer. Some don't, but I think he's very much a world class footballer. And it's sad to say, I suppose, but he'll he'll be there for our World Cup, all being well. Whether he'll make future Euros and World Cups, because his position, it's not like a central defender where you don't have, great runs to make necessarily. Whereas where he is, he tends to be over the pitch, he has to do his runs and so on. So his age will eventually count against him a bit. Necessarily. Whereas where he is, he tends to be over the pitch, he has to do his runs and so on. So his age will eventually count against him a bit because he'll lose a little bit of that pace. So that's a shame if that's what happens. But some players go on to the mid 30s and a bit above. So maybe he will feature in future ones. But
Mm,
I think he's the sort of guy. I think. I mean, he's a model footballer,
mm,
a model bloke, a model man. Really, a great role model for youngsters. And I don't say it lightly about our honours system. I think it's. I'm not going to go into another subject, but I think our honours system has become a little bit discredited for various reasons. But that's another matter. Um, but as it stands, the award, say, of a knighthood is a high honour for an
mm,
individual.
mm,
And he's the sort of guy, as a footballer, as a role model, as the perfect example of what a footballer could and should be, and he's very good
mm.
at it. To me, he'd be an ideal candidate for a knighthood. And it would never surprise me. You heard it here first. Remember that, cuz? You heard it here. It will be Sir Harry Kane of Tottenham or wherever he is who will
Right.
be knighted. And I'm sure that's going to happen. And it will be richly deserved, in my view. Sometimes in life generally, but sometimes we don't always appreciate the good players, the good things, and the tribalism in football means that when Wayne Rooney came to town with Man United to Palace or other places, not specifically at Palace, but some grounds they get nothing but booed from the minute they come on the pitch. These talisman players, these very famous world class players like Rooney, like Beckham, and like others. And it's a shame because I always believe I'm always thrilled to see the cream of the crop, the great players coming to Palace. I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to clap and applaud them if they score, but you can still recognise a very good player when you see one and a quality goal, because
Mm.
to me that's part of the process of loving football. But yeah, it is tribal, and I quite like that in some ways. But yeah, I think he will be Sir Harry Kane, and I think it is will be richly deserved. And yeah, good for him. We must appreciate players that we have, and when he does retire or he's no longer able to make those runs,
Mm.
we'll think, oh God, when we had Harry Kane, what a difference that was. He could make his runs. He was brilliant in protect. He got the ball, he gets the ball, he protects it. He doesn't easily lose it.